Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Joey Olivo here with Legacy Strength. So glad to see you guys, and welcome back to another edition of our Legacy Live episodes here. Today we're going to discuss all things about fall recipes and all things about ways to transition your kitchen and your diet into the fall. There's a lot of different recipes and foods that people eat at this time of year. We want to make sure that you guys are staying on the healthy tip. But first, a little bit about the gym. The gym so far has been super busy. We got a lot of new faces here this September. It's always exciting to get people going on their fitness and health journeys, especially this time of year when they want to transition back into something that's a little more consistent and once they're into a regular routine. It's always a great time to start a fitness routine here in the fall, or it's time to recommit to one if you need to get back in the groove. Fall's always a perfect season for this. At home, we've been doing a lot of cooking. As you know, I got 3 little ones there. My wife is still home on maternity leave, so she is still cooking left and right and really doing a good job with the meal prep. I've been focusing on a lot of the healthy dinners the last few days and just keeping healthier foods in the fridge and really just making sure we have good options for everybody to eat here. So for today's story, we're going to be talking about different types of foods for the fall, and again, how to transition your diet into something that's a little bit more seasonal. And you know, when you're eating foods that are a bit more seasonal, you're more likely to stick to them. It's just like, it kind of just goes with the vibe and the mood of the whole time of year. So these are things that we normally recommend, and these are diets and foods and recipes that we do in our house, and I just want to share this with you guys also. So first thing when you think about fall, it's always time for some soups and stews. Just make sure to add a protein source on the side so you always have something. My favorite things to do for us in the fall at the house is always going to be some vegetable soups. Those are a really easy option. You simply take a bunch of different vegetables, chop them up, saute with some olive oil, add some chicken broth, and there you go. You can always add some chicken breast or any other type of meat to beef it up a little bit. Red lentil soup is another option that we love. One of my clients a long time ago would make this all the time and always bring us a bowl. And there are brown lentils and then there are red lentils. Red lentils are a little bit lighter in flavor. They're great for the fall. I believe the recipe was real simple. It was like carrots, celery, onions, and then just the red lentils, and you boil that together with some salt and pepper. So good and really, really easy. And of course, it's not fall without butternut squash soup. Now, butternut squash is super easy to make. It is a pain in the butt to peel, so if you get the one that's already peeled, you're good to go. So it makes it real easy. I think you basically just saute it with some olive oil, then you have to blend it if you have a hand blender. So it's a little bit more involved with the butternut squash soup, but nothing says fall like butternut squash. Next up, we talking about some high protein options for you guys for the fall. When it comes to fall cooking, chili is number one. Every time we're making chili at home, we're always doing about 1 pound of chuck and 2 pounds of the leaner sirloin, ground sirloin. So 1 pound ground chuck, that's about 80% lean, and then 2 pounds of the really lean sirloin, that's about 90% plus lean, and it just makes a good mix to have a little extra fat in that batch of chili. Chili recipes are super easy. Again, just a bunch of different vegetables, carrot, celery, onion, all kinds of peppers. We put a load of stuff in there. With chili, you can put beans or not. If you put beans, it does add some extra carbs and fiber. It does make it heartier, and no beans, at least you'll know how much carbs you're gonna get per meal. So it just depends how hearty and how full you like to have your chili. Another recipe that we did that was excellent the last couple of years, last few weeks ago actually, was the white chicken chili. Now this was a recipe we came across because we had some ground chicken and wanted to make something that was really good and just a little different. So the white chicken chili was actually a really good option, especially for ground chicken, which I haven't been too much of a fan of, but it was ground chicken, any kind of white beans, also, and then just a bunch of vegetables and herbs. It was a super simple recipe that is on our Instagram page, so you can follow along there. Finally, the pot roast. Pot roast is the best for the fall. Any piece of chuck roast with a lot of vegetables, and you just stew it for hours. You can add in some beef broth, some red wine, and that is another great option that does last in the fridge. Next up, we're going to talk about roasted vegetables. Now, the seasonal vegetables in the fall are some of the best and the easiest that you can use. Very easy to roast them. It's very easy to take a big tray and just do them. Some of our favorites to roast are Brussels sprouts are probably number one. They come out so much better roasted than steamed. Sometimes Brussels sprouts get a lot of flack, but with all vegetables, you'll never go wrong with salt, pepper, and some butter. Trust me, you will always go right with that. Same thing for roasted cauliflower. It tastes like a popcorn almost, and again, you can season it with some salt, pepper, and garlic, and some butter or olive oil. And another vegetable that doesn't get a lot of love until the fall are parsnips. And parsnips have a really different taste. Also super healthy for you, very high in fiber, and just a really good option for the fall weather. I believe you can roast them or mash them. Now, finally, the last point here for fall foods for you guys are protein shakes. And we love to have our fall seasonings in these protein shakes. It just really helps you lift your mood up and put you more into the seasonal feel of everything this time of year. So the first shake that I love to do is the apple pie shake. The ingredients for this are very simple. It's just going to be apples, pecans, vanilla protein, and cinnamon. Blend it with the water or some milk. Just fine, delicious. The second one is the pumpkin pie shake. You can't have fall shake without pumpkin pie. So canned pumpkin, some walnuts, vanilla protein, and cinnamon again. Delicious shake for the fall season. And finally, this is a new one I came across, which I'm gonna try when I get home. This one's called the oatmeal cookie shake. We love the oatmeal cookie, so putting it in a protein shake is a real creative way to do it. Oatmeal is banana, cinnamon, nutmeg, some vanilla protein, and a dash of vanilla. And that should really get you that oatmeal tasting cookie shake. So excited to be able to share this with you guys. We have our 6-week shred program that's starting October 12th. This is an all-in fat loss challenge where we guide you every step of the way. You get 3 sessions each week with us for the 6 weeks, as well as a regular weekly nutrition accountability check-in. This is what you need in order to change your body this year. We're going to put you on the right track. So our contact and social media info is below. Follow us. Feel free to message us any comments or questions you might have. We will be glad to help you out. Like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. I'm going to make sure to keep these coming and keep making these better each step of the way. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace.